Do any of you guys hate when somebody touches you? Because I do. And so my speech isn't quite gonna focus on people mostly touching you, just like being annoyed with it because it annoys me, but more whenever there's domestic violence involved, or I'm gonna be using this as self-defense. So statistics show that 10 million people are domestically violated every year. So hope that this helps you. So I'm going to be using wrestling with helping with domestic violence. So with that, I've been wrestling for 5 years, and I am going to be showing you 3 moves that are more of upper body moves, not like takedown kind of moves. So you don't have to know too much technique with it, but just enough. It's pretty simple. You kind of just get in and out with it. And then these 3 moves are actually, like, I'm the best at these kinds of moves, this upper body kind of stuff. So these are the 3 moves that have helped me place in national tournaments the past 5 years. So my first move is an elbow pass. So this is something, so like if somebody touches you on the shoulder, you can just get their elbow and like put it in their face and just like make them really uncomfortable. And like they don't have no offense from here. So if they have, like, you just pretty much shut down like all of their, like them doing anything to you. They can't do anything for just a split second. So you have to be aware of like them getting out of that and knowing what to do. So this is with any of the moves. If you're going to be in a kind of position, you have to be ready for them to like spin out or something. So like, let's say you go this way and like come to hit you again or something. So you got to be aware, like either you got to hit some offense or you're just going to have to get out of there, out of that situation. So I think that the elbow pass is the easiest one to learn. That's why I started off with it. So all you do is just grab here at their elbow, and then with your thumb, like a C cup, and then you push it across, like across your body, and then across theirs. So right here, and I'd put it like in front of his face, so he feels super uncomfortable. And then, so I think that's the simplest one. Do you want to try? So yeah, basically, that's it. It's pretty easy. So the second one is a drag, which I find this one to be really like instinctual once you get it down and do it enough. And it's actually really fun to do. I just think it's like the funnest one to do, the most fun. With a drag, you can hit it in multiple positions. Let's say you're like on the ground and somebody's like punching you in the face. Well, you can probably hit a drag from there. But I'm just going to show you one from like if they touch your shoulder. So you go from your wrist to their wrist, and the reason being is like if you hit here, they have a lot more, like you can't get them to get that wrist off. So it's just like if you were to push this down instead of pushing here, you're not going to get it. So if they touch your shoulder, you go inside and then in like that. You're supposed to grab. I grab the bicep, so just like this. And this could be either you can go offensive, or you can go into your offense, or you can just cut away just to like get away from them. So that's the drag, and you can hit those in multiple positions. Like you can, the thing about wrestling is you can find these moves in like so many positions. Let's say that he grabs your wrist, so I can just drag right there. Or if he, like, you can catch it before it even touches you, so just like reach in, like just like that, like, so. It's red. Sorry. So there's a drag, and then you can do that off of multiple positions. And then my next one is the Russian, and this is the one that I actually use a lot more in wrestling. It's the one that I'm best at. It's won me some pretty important matches. So Here, come over here. So let's say, I think that it's one that if they like kind of touch you more aggressively and like push, because this is the one where I get into my Russian when they're like pushing like this. So let's say that he pushes in like that more. I'm gonna grab across with this hand and then get under his shoulder. So the most important thing about this move is getting your pressure on the shoulder. So just like this. You're gonna have to get your pressure really tight. But with this move, there's a lot of different things that you can do off of it. Let's say if you're going into your offense, like you can go, what I was gonna show was if you go right here, right away, you just go down to the floor. So then you can just like get away from them. But if you can hit so much offense off of this, like you can kick or like throw them this way or attack, I guess. But this one's a little bit more technique with just like giving your own pressure. You can bring them up like this and then bring them down. Like he can't do anything here. And they still have no offense because I have him totally at an angle where he can't hit me and I have his arm. So can you do anything? Like,
let's say no.
Okay. So today I taught you some self-defense with upper body moves. So it's wrestling with an elbow pass, which is pretty simple and it's the easiest one. So it's right here, and you just can put it in their face and kind of move them along. And then my second one with the drags, so you can go here. A lot of different ways if they don't even touch you yet. And then the Russian, which takes a little bit more technique, but if you get that down, then it's really effective. So there are my moves.